Are we on the air?
We're on the air right now.
What's going on? Jambo.
Anaitwa aka Young Lunya. Ilikuwa ni bonge moja ya sessions. Anampa hala 5, anampa 5. How is the guy?
I'm fantastic, man. Let me just put my headphones on.
Okay,
you know it's a Friday. Let me turn on my voice to my headphones so we can really get into it. You understand what's going on?
Crazy.
It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. You guys got me sipping on a cocktail here. You know, DJ going in, Mr. Cocktail going in. This young man doing his thing. I feel so home. I feel so welcome. And you know, Elements tonight is where we all gonna crown it. You know, so pull up.
Shout out sana to Adam Chov. Shout out sana kwa Young Lunya. His name is Young Lunya. Young Lunya, aka Mbuzi.
Hot like Kambuzi. yeah.
Mbuzi goes.
Mbuzi in South Africa is the goat. Yeah, the goat. Oh, it also means goat in Swahili.
Mbuzi.
Oh, I forgot. Kind of in Tanzania, like we've got a lot of the same sounding words.
Bantu.
It's Bantu. Yeah. So Mbuzi is the goat.
Mbuzi is
Even
goat.
South African.
Mbuzi level. Yeah, it's a goat.
So that's a Mbuzi right there, man.
Young goat.
The guy had a crowd like the best hip hop artist 2001, 2002. So one is the best hip hop artist right now.
Oh man, that's amazing, man. Thank you for plugging me with the legit guys. I was saying, you know, when I come to somewhere like that and I'm only here for a day or so, I'd really like to squeeze in some studio after the club because I know you guys go until. So you think we can make that happen?
Easy.
Bet. Let's see what we can do after the club. You know, you coming to Elements? Yes, sir. There you go.
Let me translate. AKA amekubali alichofanya Lunya, amecertify ambacho amekifanya Mbuzi, si ndio? Kwa hiyo kamwambia baadaye bana, kama baada ya kazi tunaingia kazini. Let's hit the studio session.
Yeah, but you know what's very, very important is it's easy to rap. To have good raps is one thing. To be able to make records, to make songs that last the test of time. That's for the real Mbuzis.
Honestly, my brother, I want to say thank to you because you give us the support. You know, man. Like you are there after our games. So
thank you, man. We've got an album coming. My album is called Mass Country, yes. And it's dropping I'd say I'd like to have it out in September, October, somewhere there. And it's a project I've been working on for about 2.5 years now. So much has happened in my life. Lots of downs, lots of ups, lots of in-betweens.
For real.
So for me, this is I think this is my best one, and people are gonna love it, man.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Ikea anakuja na album coming soon. Itakuja, lakini inaitwa Mass Country.
October ama September hapo. August, September.
Lakini pia huenda tuitarajie collaboration yake na Young Lunya. Umeelewa?
We'll see.
We expect.
Well, you know when you throw it out in the universe, now it's gotta happen.
Okay. All right. Speaking of collaboration, you consider now to collaborate with American artists. Is it good for the market?
People have been asking me this for years. For me, it's not necessarily about where you're from. It has nothing really to do where you're from. Obviously, you know, where you're from shapes your sound, and it's good to work with different people. But for me, I've never really had an outlook like I need to work with American artists. Just like I've never had an outlook that said I need to work with Nigerian artists or I need to work with South African artists. You know, it's all about catching the same energy level, the same wave, and way people are in their career relative to each other. So with that said, you know, I'm always open for a collaboration. I'm very lucky and honored to have collaborated with Joe McKinney and with obviously Diamond Platinums back in the day. But you know, now it's time for something new. So you know, shout out to bringing Young Mbuzi to the studio. Maybe you know, history. You know, continues to run.
History in the making, man.
There's somebody on Klaus on YouTube channel YouTube channel. Is he or she? I don't know. Lohanyo Mhwati.
Sounds like a South African, right?
Yeah, of course it is. He's saying, AKA, put this guy on Mass Country. while Young Lunya was rapping.
Yeah. Mas country. It's like almost like you say Maskandi. You say Mas country because what I wanted to do is I wanted to make an album, a project that appeals to my whole, that really tells the story of South Africa, tells the story of my people, and it's for everybody. So it's, for the masses. It's mass country, but it's still gonna be, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be influenced by a lot of different sounds, and I can't wait for people to hear it. We just actually shot a video for it. For a song I haven't even named yet.
Okay.
That's how we're pushing right now with Nasty C. So I've got an amazing record with Nasty C that'll probably be the first one to drop. But we'll see. I like to keep people in suspense.
Okay. Album inakuja na kama alivyosema yeye mwenyewe wameshoot video ya wimbo ambao bado hauna hata jina kafanya na Nasty C, so it's a good thing. Ni album ambayo itakuwa inazungumzia vitu vya South Africa na nini, the culture and stuff. Kwa hiyo let's wait and see.
Yeah, na top of that pia akasema ameshapiga track na kina Joe Makini. Shout out to Joe, yuko Arusha sasa hivi. Amesema amepiga kazi pia na Diamond. Shout out to Diamond wherever you are right now, lakini amesema sasa hivi ni time ya kupiga project mpya. So amekuwa very blessed kuwepo kwa Lunya in the building, au sio mbuzi tu. Kwa hiyo inaweza chochote kinaweza kikatokea kuanzia leo. So pia mkae tayari kwa the album that is on the way coming. Inaitwa Maskandi.
Maskandi.
You know,
like you would say Maskandi.
Maskandi. What does it mean?
Maskandi is a genre of music back in South Africa. It's a Maskandi.
Maskandi.
Yeah.
Let me try to remind my friend here, my colleagues here.
Colleagues.
Kuna kipindi fulani in a social media.
Wait, hold up. What did you ask him?
I'm trying to figure out my question
because I'm actually trying to learn more Swahili. So if I ask you, say again.
Okay. Kuna kipindi fulani.
That means like social media. Okay. Kuna kipindi fulani. Carry on. I'll pick it up. But tonight, by the time I get to Elements tonight, I'll be fluently doing the whole thing.
Of course. Kipindi fulani mitandao ya kijamii ilishatokea AKA alikuwa anakwaro either na is it a Bana Boy ama nani?
Alikuwa Bana Boy.
Walikuwa nabishana pale kwamba you come to my country then I show you. No, you touch down to my country then I show you that kind of stuff. Yeah, you get my
I got your question.
There you go.
I think when it comes to that stuff, at the time I really was just standing up for I'm a patriotic person. I love my country and it's not perfect by any means. But when it comes to xenophobia, that type of stuff, nobody can even put anything like that next to my name because I was the first one out here from South Africa touring Nigeria, coming out here to Tanzania, working with my African brothers and sisters for maybe 10 years plus. So let's put that to the side. On the other hand, when that stuff was going down, it's very important that people understand that what's happening on the news and what's happening actually on the streets are two different things. There's nobody was killed in xenophobic. In fact, the most people who died in that whole xenophobic riots and things were actually South Africans. So we need to just take everything with a pinch of salt. I know people get very sensitive about it. Sure. But man, we here for peace and love. Through music, I've united so many different African nations and brothers and sisters.
You're very right.
Anyway, man, I think he's coming to South Africa for a show pretty soon. So I have no issues with that. I think he's done fantastically amazing. And
so you guys are good now.
Look, me and him haven't spoken in a long time, but the last I heard, his team and my team was speaking and just talking about how we can maybe, come together and stuff like that. But that stuff's in the rearview, man. It's a new era.
Here in Tanzania, we look you as our brothers, man. We expect a lot, good job, good work, no problems. That's what we wish. We wish positivity around the pain,
sometimes like when tensions are running high, as it was in that period. People will take anything and run with it, and especially on social media, it's easy for people to whip people up into a frenzy. People don't stop and think, So one thing I've always, people know about me is for what I believe in, I always stand for what I believe in, and I really believed in it. So.
Okay, so now we have a piano kind of music, taking vibe and all that stuff. What about the impact of rap music in South Africa and other continents?
The impact of rap music is forever. Rap music has been around for the last 50 years or something like that, you know. So it's good for seasons to change and things to come in and out. You know, personally, I love amapiano music, but that doesn't mean I have to make amapiano music.
You didn't make no amapiano?
Nah, I'm never gonna make. I don't make amapiano music.
What is that you did with Costa Titi? What do we call that?
Oh, that was pretty much like pop, hip hop music. You know, it's not amapiano music. You must remember, Costa Tich really started out as a hip hop. Costa Tich actually started out as a hip hop dancer.
Okay.
You know, so you know now he graduated, did a project with me, and now he's having great success. You know, with his more amapiano inspired music, and that's fine because he's got so many talents. He can do that. Me personally, I don't feel like I need to make amapiano because that's not what I do. And that's not what people know me for, and that's not what I'm as good at, you know. So when it comes to hip hop music, this is what I do. It's in my blood, it's in my bones, it's just who I am, it's the way I walk, it's the way I talk, it's the way I dress. And they are still all around the world. Hip hop will never die. Hip hop will never die.
No, I love that. So nilikuwa nimemuuliza kuhusiana na
hili swali.
Subiri basi kwanza translate Kennedy kuhusiana na.
Mami alimuuliza kuhusiana na amapiano ime take over vipi, unaona vipi status ya hip hop. AKA akajibu akasema hip hop is there. Also yani for life, yani muda wote utaipata na nini, na yeye kwa sababu gani hajafanya mapiano? Yes, hajafanya mapiano kwa sababu yeye sio mzuri kwenye mapiano, yeye ni mzuri kwenye hip hop.
Yeah, I mean we have to say if hip hop didn't hold any status and stuff like that, then I guess I wouldn't be at Elements tonight.
You know?
Yes,
I guess we'll never know.
Alright, shout out kwa Cocktail Man jamani, wakati interview inaendelea
ukapata kimocktail nini? Cocktail utakunywa baada ya kipindi, sio
what cocktail is that? Pina colada?
Yes.
Can I taste? Okay. Yeah, but COVID is finished. No?
Okay. Kinachotokea hapa ni Mami.
I don't know about that one.
Straw with the AKA. You know what I mean? So history in the making.
You want to call somebody?
Nataka sasa hivi.
Nadia.
I want to connect straight up. Young Mbuzi and AKA. I want to hear what Young Mbuzi going to tell AKA, man.
Oh yeah? You got something? Is he going in again?
Oh, for real. Yeah.
Damn, I mean, he made me feel like I need to stand up and start rapping or something.
You have to, by the way.
No, I don't have nothing to say than you know, I appreciate his work, and I wish to work with you.
Okay.
Since I heard you for the first time. I guess in 2017.
How long have you been making music?
Not long, but my first track, I released my first track on 2019. Yeah, so like 2 years in a game.
Tell me about hip hop in TZ. How's it going?
You know, hip hop.
Because you know it's very popular influence.
It's hard to do hip hop in TZ, but you know we kind of changed that. From hard to do hip hop in TZ to easy, you know. So we have to make it easy, you know. That's
don't you think for me, like one thing I can also just parlay in terms of what I've been through is like hip hop is a genre you can put any sound into. Yeah. So for me, I think really about, you know, whether it's TZ or South Africa or anywhere across the continent. You need to take those elements of those styles and genres and you have to just mold them into hip hop. That's what has worked for me. You know, if you listen to a lot of my music, there's a lot of Kwaito influence, there's dance influence. So I think for me that's the easiest way to do it. Do you produce as well?
Yeah, no. I have my producers.
Yeah, you got your dudes.
We share ideas. So
AKA
we compose together.
Lunya also, are you signed on?
Yeah, Sony? I signed to Sony
you
Music.
Better let him know. So I think that's a kind of good note.
I signed to Sony Music like 2 months ago.
Oh yeah? That's good and all, but you know, when it comes to where we are today, it's all about you and your team.
Yeah, sure.
Ultimately, you and your team are going to take your career to where it needs to go. The Sonys, the Universals, I've got a contract with Sony, but I can tell you for sure that 99.999% of my success is due to myself and my team.
Yeah, sure.
Not due to the label. The label is just sorry, pardon me. the label's just gonna try and give you a push where they can, but ultimately it's down to you.
Yeah. Okay, AKA amemwambia Lunya kwamba Lunya si yuko signed na Sony, right? Yeah. Na amemwambia pa it's a great news, lakini amemwambia bana
but congratulations though.
Of course, congratulations. Lakini
sorry to be the wet blanket.
Good news ni kwamba good news ni kwamba yes, unaweza kuwa uko signed na label kubwa, lakini it's you and your team. Team yako wewe inafanya kazi gani kupush?
Yani 1% iachie label.
Yes.
Any kind of label yani. Hata kama ni hata ya Jesus Christ label.
Na ni kweli kabisa. Ni kweli kabisa, ni kweli kabisa. Yes, true.
Okay, so even ndivyo ambavyo ipo. Young Lunya of course naye pia amekuja leo, kuna issue ambayo imefanya Young Lunya akayepo hapa AKA kama ambavyo tunajua kina happen leo element tonight. It's gonna happen. Kwa hiyo inabidi popote pale ulipo link up ili uweze kujua vibe iko vipi. Speaking of Young Lunya, so tunarudi after short break, right?
Not short break. Actually, we are going straight to jiwe la wiki.
Oh, okay. Vitu vingi.
You better let AKA know what's jiwe la wiki. And Nathaniel, I want to ask you guys, Mami and Kennedy. Jamaa wa mocktails, how do you feel him?
It's great. It's great. Yeah.
Awepo pia next Friday.
And
another Friday.
Yes.
And another Friday.
Na Kennedy, before tujenda jiwe la wiki, please unaweza ukaja kuongea kidogo.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. In South Africa, this would never be allowed ever in a million. But it's crazy because it means you guys are in control of your vibe, you're in control of what you're doing. So shout out to you guys. Man.
Okay, thank you. So karibu. Umekihapenisha, umeona tumechangamka vizuri vibe nini. So jitambulisha.
Okay, naitwa John Kiss maarufu kama Mr. Cocktail.
Mr. Cocktail.
Okay. Cocktail na kipindi hapa Clouds TV kinahusu masuala ya cocktail kwa wale wadau wote wapenda cocktail ambao wanatamani kujifunza lakini hawaelewi namna kuchanganya. So time yao ni hapa kuja kuangalia show kali ambao na kila siku kuanzia Jumatatu mpaka Ijumaa saa 9 kamili mchana wanakutoa nyama wote, watajifunza kila aina ya cocktail duniani, pina colada, margarita,
makoroforo yote,
everything kabisa.
Kunywa mimi.
Hiyo yako ni virgin pina colada.
No wonder I was tasting it as in some name right.
Virgin, yeah.
The city lit up. It's all in New Year. Let me see the energy.
Bado ngoma kali na info zinazidi kumiminika kwenye speaker yako.
Eti hivi ukiulizwa jioni yako umeplani kufanya nini, utajibu nini? Relax, mtoko upo. Kwa sababu Ndondo Cup 2022 imeanza rasmi. Fika viwanja mbalimbali vya jiji la Dar es Salaam kama Kinesi Ubungo, Bandari Tandika, Airway Nyukonga na Mwalimu Nyerere Magomeni kupata burudani ya soka la kitaa kuanzia saa 10 kamili jioni. Zile staki nataka chukua au basi kampa tena. Huku ndio kwake. Kiingilio ni buku 2 tu na kinywaji tumeshakulipia. Ndondo Cup itakuwa live Star Times kupitia channel ya TV3. Ndondo Cup 2022 inapewa nguvu na Asas, Best Specialized Polyclinic, Volcano Gin, Kuambiana Investment na ulinzi wa uhakika wa K4S Security. Star Times kupitia TV3.
Ndondo Cup 2022. Twende pamoja.
Mangi, vipi mbona umekaa hasara hivyo, biashara ufungui, yani uko tu? Vipi ahe?
Hamidu, yani nawaza mipango kibao lakini sijui naweza kuikamilisha kwa njia gani. Nawaza kama mtu anipe milioni 10 hivi chapu, ninunue kiriku kimoja kipya nipige biashara zangu.
Sasa nikwambie kitu Mangi, hizo ndoto zote zaweza kutimia. Wewe cha kufanya ni kushiriki Pesa Faster tu, kila kitu kitakuwa vizuri.
Yes, inawezekana kabisa. Shinda Pesa Faster sasa hivi kwa kubashiri tu kama namba inofuata ni ndogo au ni kubwa zaidi ya namba ya siku, na ujishindie mara 10 ya dau lako papo hapo na upate nafasi ya kushinda hadi milioni 10 kwenye jackpot kubwa kila wiki. Ushindi wote huu utaupata kwa shilingi 1000 tu. Sasa kushiriki, piga nyota 150 nyota 00 alama ya reli, kisha chagua namba 4 lipa kwa M-Pesa, kisha namba 7 michezo ya kubahatisha, halafu chagua Pesa Faster. Kumbukumbu namba utaandika neno kubwa au ndogo na ufuate maelekezo. Kushiriki ni miaka 18 na zaidi. Vigezo na masharti kuzingatiwa.
Pesa Faster. This is extra large.
XXL Jiwe la wiki.
All right.
Okay,
Adam,
back.
Hii time tulioko ni time ya amplify. By the way, we overtime. This is another show's time. So we're thieves, by the way. Jiwe la wiki linafuata. Of course. Jiwe la wiki linafuata. Tunamaliza nalo hapa. Tuna wrap it up, lakini pia tuna mshindi wa mchongo pesa kapata shilingi 500,000. Congratulations to you. Baadaye kwenye jackpot inatoka shilingi milioni 10 pamoja na smartphone pamoja na smart TV. So kwa shilingi 1,000 tu. Please let me know who is that.
All right, so tunampigia mshindi.
That sounds fantastic.
Tunampigia mshindi wa mchongo pesa ambao umeondoka na shilingi 500,000 leo. Sijui ni nani, anatoka wapi, tuna find out muda si mrefu. Baada ya hapo Young Lunya anakihapenisha. Na by the way, wakati tunasubiria hii simu aka
thanks for your time.
Thanks for my time. Thank you for your time.
Favorite couple in South Africa right now, aka Nadia.
Who says that?
Oh, yes.
That's what you think?
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
And what do you think?
What do I think? I don't.
You don't think, but you know. So you go. You
No, right. So mshindi wetu namba yake inaanza na 0767 inaishia na 76, lakini kikubwa ni kwamba ela tayari imeshaingia kwenye simu yake. Kwa hiyo kwa vyovyote vile tayari mpunga nao shilingi 500,000 kwenye mkeka mpya leo. Jackpot milioni 5 time baadaye. Kwa cha kufanya kama umecheza leo utakuwa umeingia moja kwa moja kwenye draw ya kuchukua milioni 10.
I really got to get myself up to par for tonight because this is sounding nice.
Lady Haha,
she only say she liked the way you talk, she like your grill. That's what she always where you going.
AKA thanks for your time. See you later.
Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Baadaye kutoka kuna surprises pale Element, so get your ticket mapema kabisa Lady Haha, please. On Nilipe app, yeah? Ingia kwenye Nilipe app, chukua tiketi yako pap, alafu tutishe nayo pale kipande cha Element. Kama ambavyo unajua stories zimekuwa nyingi sana kwenye Double XL, but tuna jiwe la wiki.
Wakati huo wategemea collab wakati ya Young Lunya na AKA. Let's go.
Do something, bro.
Yeah, man. Tonight it's gonna happen at Element. So please, everybody, come through.
Pull up,
and hopefully we can make history. Me and this young man.
Hey!